Craig Adams here from Wedding Film School, and today I'm going to show you how to install a premium WordPress theme with GoDaddy. And this is part 2 of a 3-part series on how to build, a full website for a wedding studio. So step 1 is to buy a theme on themeforest.com. So this is a wonderful website. I love this. I've bought probably 5 or 6 different themes from this website. So you go to it, I've got a link for you, and go to WordPress. That's what we want. Popular themes. These are the best of the best, but you could technically find anything you want. The one that I bought is this Stockholm one. You can do some live previews. It's really cool. And they're each about $60. Some of them are cheaper, but I would say the ones that you want are around $60, which isn't that bad for a one-time fee, So really find the theme that you like, and I'm just going to go with Stockholm because I already bought it. Download that, and once you do that, you will have a file on your ThemeForest theme, and you've got a couple zip folders. Zip files. This is the one that we're going to want to work with because it includes all the content. You could do without, but this just makes everything easier. And you'll see it's about 15 megabytes, so it's not that bad anyway. Okay, so the next step is that after we download that folder and zip file to our desktop, we're going to go back to GoDaddy, and we're going to go to our web hosting. We're going to manage our web hosting. And I'm going to have 2 options here because I have 2 of them right now, but you're just going to go to this cPanel Linux hosting and manage that. And what we're going to do next is, if you followed the first video and did all the steps, we should have, our WordPress app all installed. And technically, well, let's just go to that real quick. Technically, if your application is installed, you should be able to visit, the website, kind of like a blank slate right now. And then you can also visit the backend area of your website for building on WordPress. Cool. So that's all good to go. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to go back home so we can get to this one screen. We're going to go to our file manager, and we're going to use this web root. This is the automatic default set, so we're just going to go through to that. So this is your FTP. This is kind of where your files live. It allows you to do things to the files on your server. So what you did when you installed the WordPress app is that you made a folder within your public HTML. And it should look like your website. So I've got 3 different options here. You might have 3, you might have just 1, but whatever. If you just set up 1 domain, you're gonna have 1. So you just double click it to go into it, and you'll see from all these WP files that this is where the app was actually installed. If I just go back real quick, like on this other one, I double click and there's no WordPress files in here. So this isn't it. So we're just gonna go back and double click this one. This is good. We've got all the WordPress files. So we're gonna go into content. We're gonna go into themes, and you'll notice the 3 default themes that come with your WordPress site when you download it. We're gonna upload that file that we downloaded to the desktop. So we're gonna choose desktop. We're going to go in here and we're going to upload the zip. It's important that you upload the zip and not the folder because it's not going to work. So upload that zip. It kind of runs this little thing down here. And like I said, with the cPanel, this is way faster than it used to be. So it should just take a couple seconds. 20, 11, 6. Well, it also depends on the speed of your internet, so. Okay, as soon as that's complete, it says complete, we can hit this back button, give it a second, and you'll notice that the zip file is now there. So we're going to click that, and we're going to hit extract because we have to extract the zip file because it's all compressed, and it instantly did that. It's pretty quick. So you kind of have to reload. Hit this reload button, and then you'll notice the Stockholm looks like one of the themes. So what we're going to do is just delete the zip file that we used. because all the files are right here, you know. Got all the good stuff that we just bought on ThemeForest. So this is all set to go. We can exit out of all of the GoDaddy stuff. We can go back to our control panel here for the WordPress site. We're going to go to Appearance, Themes, and you'll notice that your new theme is, get out of my way, is one of the options here. So this is terrible, this is terrible, this is extremely terrible. This one that you just bought hopefully should be good. So we're going to activate it, and should take a couple seconds, and yeah, that's good to go. So depending on your theme, it's going to ask you to install some plugins that are required for the theme. So it should be pretty automatic. Just hit install, apply, let it load. It just takes a second, so just give it a sec. And yeah, all three of these are needed for the theme. I don't really use sliders for my website, but this Visual Composer is extremely useful. And then the WordPress toolkit gives you some new features. So both of these are kind of important. Come on. But yeah, well okay, there we go. It just takes a second. So now you go back to so that installed them. Now you have to activate them. So we're just going to activate all three. Those are quicker. Okay, those are all good to go. So now technically if we go back, we hit Command R to reload this page. It should look like our new theme. Yeah, okay, so it sent me there. Hold on one sec. I'm just going to click this because this allows us to see our website. There we go. Okay, so the new theme is activated. It's kind of like an empty shell. You know, and at this point we can customize and build our entire site. Just one more thing that's super helpful is to go to users, all users. Get rid of that toolbar, unclick that, go down, hit update profile. I always do that. So you go back here, reload the page, and you'll notice that this bar is gone. Okay, so now, you know, this is what people will see when they check out your website. So at this point, you know, we're just going to customize it, but that'll be in episode 3. So check out the next video if you want to see me go through the entire process of building this into this. Hopefully it won't take too long. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. But if this video was helpful in any way, please share or like it. But until then, thank you for watching and see ya.